Our Kababayan performer for today is also a Kababayan pride. And why not? At 18, he seems to have done it all. He writes his own songs, records his own songs, has come out with an album, also is an actor, hosts his own TV show, also interviews people, is also a model. There's a long list. Let's meet him.
Okay, we got a young man from San Jose, California.
JDC. Anybody ever heard of JD Charisma? There you go.
He is a Filipino dynamite.
I'm also he's an actor, recording artist, and songwriter.
Yeah, you know, he's done songs in the movies, TV shows, commercials. He's done it all, man. He's only
16 years old, he recorded his first album at age 14. Anybody here recorded an album by the time they were 14?
You know what's crazy too? He's one of the first cats to ever write a song for Manny Pacquiao.
Anybody know Manny Pacquiao?
Anyone even able to shake his hand? Okay, well he has, and he wrote a song for him, performed it for him.
That's how huge this guy is. He's 15 years old.
I mean, this guy's been around, and he's only 16 years old. He's also performed at some amazing venues like Nokia Center.
All right, JDC is in the house. Hello and welcome to Kababayan today.
Hi, thank you for having me.
So you recorded an album when you were 14.
Yes.
And you're only 18.
Yes.
Are you sure? What's your ID? I want to see how old you are.
My
really.
wallet's
When did you start doing everything that you're doing? And did it start by acting first? Were you a model first? And then which came first?
I started as an actor. I started acting when I was 8 years old. Honestly, I was a shy kid. So, like, I didn't like
It's not very obvious.
But my mom put me into theater to break out of that shyness. And at first, I hated it. It was the worst thing because, you know, at the time, girls had cooties. And, you know, but anyway.
Yes.
But now, like, I've learned to love it. And since then, I've never stopped acting. When I was 8 years old, I started. And then I started writing music when I was 10 years old.
Yeah, let's talk about writing music. And I've asked other composers here before on the show and songwriters, you know, whether the harmony, the melody comes first or the lyrics. I know that you're also a poet, and in fact, he's going to do spoken word for us later on in the program. So what comes first to you, the lyrics or the melody?
You know what? It's really hard to say because there are times where I have something in my heart, a message I want to put out.
Okay.
And I write the lyrics, and then I come up with the beat to match the lyrics and mixture, you know. But there are times where I hear, you know, a melody where, oh, this is a good tune, and this is very catchy, or this really, you know, hits my heart.
Right.
So it's just a mixture of both.
So without a doubt, you're very creative, whether or not you start with the lyrics and plus the acting too, plus the, what about the hosting and the interviewing and you know, being in films as well?
Yeah.
When do you find time to do everything?
You know, it's hard, but you have to, you know, manage your time. I really, I was trying to find my way, and I learned, through a connection, they got me on TV. And they said, I want you to have your own show.
Right.
And at that point, I said, okay, you know, because I was trying to get as much exposure as possible.
Right.
And I learned how to do everything myself, from behind the scenes to writing scripts to producing to directing to shooting and filming to hosting to...
Oh my goodness.
I learned everything.
Why don't we make it easier for ourselves? What do you not do? Don't tell me you cook. Do you cook?
I cook peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Oh, okay. Well, you're a good cook too. Well, do you sleep?
That's
You seem
something,
to be
that's
very
something I
busy.
don't do.
Yeah, when you do that, when you have just this much energy and doing a lot of things, do you ever say no to a project?
I'm starting to. I mean, now it's a point where you have to choose and be smart about what you do. Because you could work hard, and I know I worked hard. I did everything.
Right.
So at this point now, it's choosing the right projects and being more wise about what you want to do.
And when you know everything, what do you want to do?
What I want to do, I think this year I want to focus more on acting and music. And that in itself is really hard to do. Because, but I enjoy being an actor, and I enjoy creating stories too. So
you also write scripts? Is that?
I do.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but again, I think acting and music. I'm going to go on tour this year.
Right.
And I have actually several film feature films that are booked.
So acting and music, does that mean that you have aspirations to break into Hollywood? Because usually, you know, if you want to be in Hollywood, you don't just, you can't just be a good actor. You need to be able to sing as well, and sometimes dance as well too, right?
Yeah.
So is that the path that you're taking?
I believe so. I believe so. I mean, it's leading to that point. Again, I'll let God lead me, and I'll follow whatever is put in front of me.
I like that.
I think
where God leads you, but also you need to know what you're good at and capitalize on that. We're going to be talking a little bit more, getting to know JD more when we return on the show. Don't go away.